Okay. There we go. That seems to have fixed itself. Can you guys hear me? 'Cause it's telling me my mic is unmuted but has no signal, but is showing me talking. So which one is it, man? Let me see here. Oh, I need to fix that. We're gonna just bring this. We're gonna bring this down. I don't know why this model is acting this way. There we go. Much better. New model woes. Oh no. There we go. Okay. All right, so looks like we are going to get started. I need to pull up Twitch chat on the other screen. Also, hello, Raven Moon. Good to see you. Sorry I didn't say hi sooner. I was figuring things out. Also, yay! Thank you for using the daily check-in. I'm glad that that worked. I was scrambling this morning trying to figure out how to make it work. I followed like 6 or 7 tutorials. I ended up using a different bot and just I was all over the place this morning after finding out about what was going on with the views. All right. So, let's Oh, one thing I forgot to do. All right. So, today's goals. As I bring up the sound. Today's goals are going to be simple. We're going to enjoy some of the companion quests. When we last left off, I did one of them. I did the start of the Lucanus quest. Wait, where are we? Oh, we're outside. Okay. Let's go into the journal. Let's see what we got in the codex here. Ooh, from the Morn Watch. A distressing sight. How I regret visiting Amaranthine today. I set out to explore a chantry described in one of Brother Betting's travelogues. Harding came along, but somehow had her fill after only a minute. While inspecting some exquisite mosaics, I spotted a funeral procession through the window. I watched, frozen fast, as mourners fed a shroud into a bonfire. Harding didn't understand why I looked green. Don't those outside of Navarra ever find it heartbreaking, dwelling on the departed without the comfort of a body? Even their ashes are scattered to the wind. From Emmerich's diary. Uh, that was one of the last things we saw before we finished yesterday, was uh, discussing the differences in how they treat the dead. A monthly stipend. I don't understand why Lucanus deems it bizarre for Manfred to receive a modest monthly stipend. He gets an allowance, okay. Manfred may need the funds one day, and he's capable of making small purchases with supervision. I admit, however, he fancies the strangest things. Some recent acquisitions: a silver-backed Antivan hand mirror, 20 blue marbles, 4 sticks of chalk. He presented one to Harding. A jeweled brooch shaped like a lizard. I had to make up the difference. He must learn to tell copper from gold. A brass cup, a rather fine quill knife confiscated, 2 pounds of almonds removed to the kitchen, yet more string. The latest item cost nothing. Manfred's becoming fond of a little wooden stick he enjoys pointing about. From Emmerich's diary. Okay. So yeah, we are. What did we open up? Oh, we've opened up a lot of things. Okay. Oof, I got a lot of stuff going on, guys. I don't know why I closed that. But again, we are going through some companion quests, and I wanted to start with Harding. Her story is a very interesting one. Let's see, does anybody need to be talked to before we leave? No. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go through some companion quests, see how everybody's stories start out, learn more about them. I still have a redeem available to choose my companion that I will be romancing. So there is always that. And we're gonna grab Harding because this is her quest. And who should I take with? I've got myself as a warrior. I need a mage. You know what? I've never taken Emmerich and Harding together. Let's go with that. Gonna take the long way so everybody can get their leveling up going on. I learned that quite some time ago. Anybody? No weird messages this time. Okay. I do hope that... Oop! Nearly yeeted myself off there. Okay. Hope everybody is doing well this Sunday. I know I am.
Trouble nearby.
Excellent.
I'm pleased to travel with you, Scout Harding.
Just call me Harding. Should I call you Professor Volkarin?
Oh no, Emmerich will do. This doesn't seem a group to insist on formality.
I'm surprised some of us still wear pants.
Such a statement. Why are we surprised about pants? I have questions. Mostly, why the pants? Into Arlithan Forest we go. Quick stop to see
Who's the mystery woman? I hear she's called Lee.
if there's anything
Lot of
else
weird
to
things
sell to
lurking
the
in the
Veil
forest.
Jumpers.
I got the goods to kill most all of them.
Yes. Oh, well,
Come back alive. No point in dead cat.
Do we have the latest scouting
Ooh.
report?
shiny thing. I like a good shiny thing. Scouting report apparition. Expedition scouting report. Veil Jumper. Cater reporting. I was in the northernmost stretch of Arlithan Forest, trying to find a way into the Glynis ruin. Genilis ruin? We recently discovered an old journal that claimed a lost Hala keeper found a room full of relics inside. Inside Glenelis, down in the labyrinth. The entrance was blocked by rubble. I was getting ready to wedge myself through a gap. An apparition appeared in front of it. It seemed to be blocking my way. Whatever it wasn't solid, so I think I could have passed through it, but it seemed to be waving its arms. It felt like a warning that I shouldn't enter the ruins. I didn't argue. I turned and ran. Okay. I love how pretty Arlithan is. It's freaking gorgeous. Makes me...
Do you hail from Ferelden, Harding?
Born and raised near Redcliffe. Just a regular place. Nothing fancy, like where you're from.
Ferelden's a storied kingdom. Its heroes have shaped the path of our age.
That's true.
That's the nicest thing anyone up here has said about Ferelden. Most people talk about how Ferelden's just dogs and mud.
Terrible. You mustn't pay them any mind.
Ah, they're adorable banter. I love it. Okay. Yes, I will stop for banter. I can't help it. I like to kill these things first. Ooh. No, they don't. Like, they do, but I'm not gonna let them. Boy. Wow, I don't know what that was. I whiffed. I can't hit anything to save my life today. Fine. I'm just gonna let Harding and Emmerich deal with it. Okay. Looks like the quest is here. don't know if it'll keep Emmerich, so we'll see.
This should be perfect.
No, okay.
It's
He
wide open, lots of rocks, and away from
he's
people.
chilling.
I don't want to try anything where I could hit someone.
Maybe if I see more of this stone magic, it'll seem less weird.
This is all new to me too, you know. Come on.
Being able to move the terrain's going to be really useful for a scout.
There we go. Sorry, I had to get something
For good
warm on. My
vantage.
room is kind of cold.
Let's try it out for practice.
All right. See this rock? I'm gonna move it.
Believe in you.
Oh, awkward. Why are you just standing there?
Do you want me to turn around, give you two some privacy?
But I did it before, when we were fighting
Hello, A.
Darkspawn.
Watkins. Thank you for hanging
Maybe we're
out.
in danger. Maybe that helped?
So, a mental cue. Some kind of emotional trigger.
Maybe you could think about how your abilities protect us.
Instinct. Protection. Shield myself. Shield others. If I had this magic before, I could have...
Oh, girl, don't do that to yourself.
I could have protected the people who matter.
Yikes. Hmm. Not gonna go with the flirting option. Want to, though. But I'm not gonna. Gotta get somebody to redeem that. Because I can't make the choice. Like, I have the polyamory mod on Stardew Valley for a reason. I cannot choose. If I wish I could romance everybody. I think we're gonna tell her not to blame herself.
You can't blame yourself for everything. It'll destroy you.
Some thoughts just come. They leave their mark. Even when you push them away. I just have to concentrate on the people I can help. Either
There
way,
you go.
I think I'll need more practice with this. Don't you?
I wonder what's up there. Think you could find us a route?
Maybe. I'll take a look.
Welcome in, Goblin Grotto. Good to see you. Thanks for
I bet
using
you
the
could
check-in.
move this to give us something to climb on.
Still a work in progress, but I'm glad it works.
You got it.
Well done. Let's find another rock for you to practice on.
There we go.
The multitudes called out. Finding solace in each other.
What?
I don't know. I was just saying something, wasn't I? Just came to me.
Looks like there's good boxes to be breaking. Or know what you'll find.
Think you could clear a path for us?
It's right there. Come on now.
Right.
So picky sometimes.
Look at that. You're getting good. Want to try another one?
Why not?
Heartwood. As goodness do I need it. Ooh, there's so much over there. We'll get to that. We're on this path right now.
Of course. There you go.
Practice is really helping, huh?
I might even be ready for a bigger challenge now. So many rocks. And they feel different. That one's granite. That one's slate. I think that one might be quartz. I wonder if the rock's composition affects my magic. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Let's get back to it. Practicing, I mean.
I mean, it's not a bad question, Harding. Okay, it's not the kind we can smack down. Like, that would be silly. If it was, like... Peek over here... Aha! I always like to look around my surroundings. Just in case. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Let's find a couple more.
Heard ya.
It's no trouble for you now.
I know. This is great.
Ah!
Got it.
Look, the abilities are still strange, but at least you're learning to control them.
Oh, absolutely.
What was that?
Someone's in trouble.
Ooh, some new gear. Splunker gear. Ooh, damn. Okay. Gonna equip that for Harding.
Over here, Harding. We need to move quick.
Please, someone! Is anyone out there?
Someone's in trouble. We need to go.
Yep, I'm moving as fast as I can.
I can't move.
Hold on. Up over there. I bet that's where he is. There's no way up from here. Let's look around.
Oh, there we go.
How about if you move this rock?
Hey, up we go.
There he is. Let's hurry.
Oh,
Easy.
Maker. I thought I was dead for sure.
Harding wouldn't let that happen.
The rocks. How did you do that?
Harding?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Sister, I feel you, touched by the ancients as I was. Find me.
the Oracle.
Look to those closest to the stone, and find me.
Harding? What's wrong? What are you hearing?
I'm sorry. Let's just get our friend to safety, and then we'll talk. Okay.
That was a little spooky. Like, if I started hearing voices in my head after getting new powers, I, too, would be... I, too, would be a little concerned. Ooh. Equip that. That's real good. Okay. Party's got some skill points available. I want to take a look real quick. I'm gonna finish out this tree here. Yeah. Oh, I have to acquire this one first. Haha! So I'm not gonna finish this out. We're gonna get close. There we go. My own skills. I'm gonna save this point, I think, because I'm getting close to level 20 and I can go into my champion specialization. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna go with that for now. It's still me! I, got a new little chibi model. Oh, I didn't get to show it off. Okay. Very quickly. So not only is it a new model, but now I've got little reactions. Is it gonna work? No, are they not working? Well, that's frustrating. I'll have to figure that out. It's supposed to have little reactions, and I got them to work, but it doesn't seem that they're working either while I've got the game up, or... I'm not sure. Well, dang. But yeah, I decided to use the little model today, just to be a little out of the way from the screen. Alright. So, vintage journal. Looks like we've got some other... No, we're already in Arlethan, so let's... Thank you! Yeah, it is. It is. But really, are you really streaming if you don't have some sort of scuff during the time you're on? Okay. We'll head this way to Balara's side quest. Damn. Okay, that nug just dug down there real fast.
see you.
I like how they'll be where they are if they're not in your party. I've always thought that that's cute.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right? Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know. This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest. I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, of course you are. Sorry, sometimes I forget not everyone spends all their time studying ancient elven artifacts. We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the Lyran reserves. Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once? It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens. Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if we check it every single time. I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry. Forget it. Are you okay, Balara? I'm fine. It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Balara. Let's go. We want to get back quickly. Of course. See you soon.
Okay. Clearly there is something going on with the alignment here. Something clearly went wrong,
So
and
what was that all about?
oh, we're gonna find out.
What was what all about? That tension, it seemed pretty heavy. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Lara, that wasn't nothing. That was definitely a something.
Here we are, the artifact vault. Or one of them, at least. Looks like it's seen better days. Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor. Random example.
Isn't very random. Artifact named Gilline's Binding, found in the ruins of an unnamed thag. Artifact will combine multiple living creatures into one body when unstable. Causes immediate death in most cases. Okay, now I need to know what else is around here. Give me a minute. I am intrigued. Artifact's name? Thalassi's Fire. Found at the center of a charred circle, artifact will emit tremendous heat and light when unstable. Will melt stone. Haha. Just stuff. It's clear why they keep this stuff behind a barrier. Artifact name, Tears of June. Found at the bottom of a large well. Artifact will separate all nearby materials into constituent pieces when unstable. Materials can include people. You know when you see a thing and it's like, warning, do not do this. It's because somebody did that. That's the vibe that that was giving. Is that just a piece of cheese? That's just a piece of cheese. What? Okay, maybe there's some information. Hastily scrawled note. Borrowed the gauntlet artifact, figured out how to make it create arrows, and it resonates with other artifacts. Not sure what that means, but interesting. Will return soon, promise. B. B, replace it with a thing of cheese? Carefully written note. We need better guidance around artifact retrieval. No clear direction on what to do when you find one, and how you tell if it's safe. A lot of new people means a lot of risks. Balara has some suggestion. Given her history, she's motivated to make this all safer. Suggest we convene and talk about her proposals. Strife. Wait a minute, B. Balara, did you steal what was ever in here for arrows and replace it with a piece of cheese? What? Well, that looks harmless. Artifact named Dirthman's Guidance. Found on western edge of White Spire buried in snow. Artifact will cause nearby objects to continue floating upward indefinitely when unstable. Currently cannot be retrieved. Oh. And we have a new codex. Okay. Scouting report. The trees are singing. Expedition scouting report. Veil jumpers Renin and Nasir reporting. The trees and ruins reach started humming today. We heard faint echoes and went looking. We could never pinpoint it, but it sounded like music. It took us a while to realize it was coming from all directions, so we spent an hour going in circles trying to make sense of that. Finally, it dawned on us. It was coming from the trees. We were completely surrounded by the hum. Inside it, the whole forest was bathed in it. We couldn't tell if it was the leaves or the branches making the sound. We brought back samples of both, but as soon as we left Rune's Reach, the hum stopped. We haven't heard it since. Ooh, boy. Oh, we had one more thing to read. A couple more. Oh, geez. Really gotta tell me when I've got these new things. We're gonna come back to this so that we don't get too off thing.
Okay, see those 2 power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing? There should be a couple of replacements, charged ones in the room. If you grab them, I'll make sure the artifact stays calmed.
Well, thankfully, we saw those, so that helps. Whoop. One here.
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great, and the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Was that a possibility?
Always is.
This is why I wouldn't mess with ancient elven magic. Just, I guess with, like, all magic,
And there
really
we
doesn't
go.
matter.
So it's calmed now?
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality.
Yay!
Okay, let's keep going.
Sure, sounds good.
I like reality not being torn open.
So it's nice out, at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right?
Oh, now we have to find 3 crystals. Okay. We've got the 1.
Found one.
Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
And hold on. I was like, those are weird branches. Those are legs. Those are, like, legs and feet. What? Oh, and hands. Arlington Forest is, it's so pretty, and then it's so creepy. Haha. Oh, and it just goes all the way up the tree. No. Absolutely not. Oh my god. I don't...
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
Oh no. I am very concerned about this tree. Like, what happened here? Okay, good. That thing came down with me. I wasn't sure if it was going to or not.
Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do, I know.
Yeah, sure, there's bigger problems out there. Doesn't mean this isn't important.
I appreciate that. Okay, one more to go.
Okay, not a door we can go through. Ah, follow Balara. She knows the way.
Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that, as a veil jumper.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand.
If I can get over
Helping
there.
you, well, we're helping lots of people everywhere. I like that.
Whoop! Okay, good, good, good. Haha. I was not sure about that. Okay. Okay, so I only need to find 2 this time. Oh, we're above that place now. Okay. I assume there might be one up here. Currently locked. Ah, yes.
So how do you calm an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but carefully. Some of them like to try and blow up when you do it.
Oh, you know. Just little things. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to use this one here, I assume.
Hey, Rook, what do you need?
Never mind.
Girl, don't never mind me.
Found the other crystal?
Great, slot it in.
Okay, then we put the other one into the other slot. Socket? I don't know, whatever we're calling it this time.
There. Done.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it
Makes
needs to be
sense.
done, and done right.
Right, yes. But does it have to be done by you? Any veil jumper could do this work, right? Why not let them help?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
for not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry. I can't. Not right now.
We have not unlocked enough of your tragic backstory. That's fine.
Laura, I'm...
My brother.
Oh, what we
What?
have?
Back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
I want to know what happened.
What happened to your brother?
Syrian. His name was Syrian. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notisterthalin, figured it had the answers, or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people, and he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
Choice. I'm pretty sympathetic to that.
I'm sorry doesn't feel like enough.
There we go.
It's something, even if it doesn't fix it. Syrian, he felt responsible for our people, for me. My little brother.
Oh.
He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan, hummingbird, in Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking, trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
Oh.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook. Thank you. For being here.
I just want to hug her. She feels like she could use a hug. Balara tested the artifacts and concluded that they're safe. She also opened up about her brother Syrian, who died of a magical mishap that Balara blames herself for. Focusing contraption. Wonderful name. Okay. So while we're here, got some codex to go over real quick. And then we'll hop into another companion quest. Letter from Aurelian to Balara. Balara, it was good to see you. Felt a little bit like old times, you know? Just going out there and doing the work instead of worrying about everything else that's happening right now. I know things are a little weird, and I know that some of it isn't really my business to say, even when we were together, but I'm going to say it. You have to stop beating yourself up over what happened with Syrian. I know you think that you're the person who can fix anything, but you can't. No one can. You're a friend, Balara, and I still care about you, so give yourself a break. Oh. A meditation on grief. They say grief is a knife, sharp, painful, immediate, but grief isn't a knife. It's stone, choked down and kept down. It erodes, time makes it smaller, lesser. You forget about it. It passes into memory. Where you used to feel its pain, now you feel nothing. But sometimes it returns. A note, a flower, a smell. The smoothly worn edges retreat, twist away. What comes now is as sharp and as jagged as ever. It cuts anew. It's worn anew. Oh my goodness! Thank you for the subscription, Ice Savage. Thank you so much. um, ooh, then it all happens again, and unlike a stone, there is always another jagged edge. Ooh. Okay. Catch up on the Dwarven people one. Thoughts on Isatunal. Harding. How can anything be both all and one, together but separate? It doesn't make any sense, does it? But of course it doesn't make sense. You can't make sense of an idea without a word to define it, to give it shape and boundary. Maybe Isatunal is a word we forget, and then we forget that Isatunal was possible. Think about ants. Ants know what they are. They know their purpose, and they must understand instinctually how that purpose fits within the whole. But what if it doesn't end there? What if their consciousness isn't just individual? What if the nest itself knew what it was, a collective sentience of some kind? Nothing says the ants don't have a collective sentience. We just assume they don't, because they're ants. Ants, or bees, or darkspawn. Now there's a thought. Love, dog, uh, Dogna, Inquisition Arcanus. Oh my gosh, I can't speak words today, guys. I'm over here trying to read these like nice and like enunciate, and I'm just tripping over everything. All right. Harding's notes. Thoughts on stone sense. Ugh. I can more reliably use my new abilities now thanks to Rook's encouragement. Oddly enough, it's easier to handle certain kinds of rock. Sometimes some just don't seem to respond to me. Is it a Titan thing? Maybe some stone was closer to or part of a Titan? Maybe I just need to get better. I don't know. It must be stone sense, just extra. I can now do the thing that people with stone sense can do. If I concentrate hard, I can tell if there's a cavern close by, or water, or a lyrium vein. I can tell different types of rock apart. They sound different, but I'm listening with something other than my ears. That makes no sense written down, but it feels true. Encouragement from Harding's Maw. Dearest Lace, Remember when Sarah Russ bucked and threw you and you landed face first on that pitchfork? Ah, Jesus. Landing face first on a pitchfork is, wow, okay. There were so many tears those first weeks from not recognizing yourself in the mirror. But that was mostly the swelling, and in the end, the scar didn't ruin anything. You learned to accept it as a part of you. Of course, the Titan's gift changes you. Every day adds something new. Sometimes it's little, sometimes it's big, and so often it's painful. But it doesn't lessen us. Change is difficult, but all growth is, and that doesn't stop. And a thing that stops growing, well, it's dead, isn't it? I do worry, of course, about what it all means, but I've always worried a little about your adventures. Whatever comes, I know you're strong enough to bear it. Love, Ma. Okay. Harding's notes. Kal Sharok. I've been thinking about Kal Sharok. Aside from Ozamar, it's the only other greater Thag we know about. It was supposedly destroyed in the First Blight. The Thag was in the Darkspawn's path, and the dwarves sealed it off and retreated to Ozamar. They abandoned their own people, and then, about 20 years ago, we learned that the city survived and continued to hold a terrible, and justified, grudge against Orzammar. Kal Sharok has secrets, many, many secrets. How they survived the Blight is one, and I hope a greater understanding of Titans is another. Charter knows people who can put me in touch. I hope they're okay talking to me. It doesn't matter if they don't know much more than I do. If they accept the Titans and are curious about them, it'll be a huge improvement over Ozamar. Harding's notes, Orzammar and Titans. Getting the strong feeling that Ozamar doesn't want to acknowledge the Titans' existence. You'd think the capital of dwarven civilization would be interested in the history of our people, but nope. Almost 10 years since Shaper Volta connected with her Titan, and they don't care. I know they know. I delivered the Inquisition report to the Assembly myself. Technically, I delivered it to an Assembly aide because I'm a surfacer and I don't get to go anywhere near the Assembly Hall. Sure, wasn't fun learning that. Records that exist outside of Ozamar mention great sleeping titans and the first ancestors. Maybe Ozamar's leaders removed all references to the titans from their memories on purpose. Maybe they buried our report on Volta for the same reason. Are they afraid of something? Maybe accepting that we all came from titans makes it harder for them to defend the case system and their treatment of the caseless. Ugh. That's a good point. Okay, to the map, to the journal. Let's see. Well, this is also in Arlethan, so let's head on to Davrin's. Everybody's just getting stuff done in Arlethan. This way? And thank you for following as well, Ice Savage.
Hey there, Rook.
Okay. So, like, I know I have the pick my companion that I romance, and I think if within like the next couple of streams, if nobody has chosen anybody, I might go with Davrin. Just because, like, we're both Grey Wardens. But I haven't decided, and that can change if the choose my companion is picked. All right. Again, thank you for following, and thank you everybody who's hanging out right now. I do appreciate it. I always love playing and just having people hang out. I like being background noise if you need it, or if you're enjoying the storyline also, like, it's great. And if you were watching over on YouTube and I haven't responded to a chat message, I do want to say right now I don't have the ability to see my YouTube chat. It happens on these days when I can only have my Twitch chat open. One day we'll have the second monitor situation figured out. But for now, if you do have questions or anything, head on over to Twitch, and that is where I'll be able to see it. Get a little water because I've been doing a lot of talking. Okay. Ah, Asan, I love you. Alright, Davin wants to take Asan on an outing to stretch his wings. Let's go.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right, what'd you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Asan how to find some.
Ah, treats. Best way to anything's heart. I mean, like, these truffles, oh, these are huge mushrooms. I don't think those are truffles. Well, I mean, mushrooms are truffles. Okay. I go this way because I can't get in the water. Brooke is dangerously allergic. Always been fascinating how many, like, video game characters just can't swim.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure.
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting.
One. More power. 2. The other one's out here? No. All the wispy lines. Ah. Three. Ah, excellent. More health. We love it. And jumping across. Codex. Lost in time. The rift has taken me to another part of the forest, but I was wrong. I thought the rift had taken me to another part of the forest. I was wrong. I'm not lost, not in space, but in time. Following the river to find my way, I came across the crooked willow, several meters away from the bank. Do you know the river had moved? I will make my way to Demetta's Crossing. Perhaps there is already a settlement there, and someone who can help me. Mirren. Scribbled below in another's hand. The forest toys with us. I found this in a leather pouch buried beneath the willow 2 days after Mirren went missing. The pouch was a gift. It was new. Now the strings are crumbling. This is his writing, but on aged deerskin. Mana Shiral Lelithalan. I hope you find your way, Irilyn. Also, I apologize for butchering the Elven language. Ooh. That's more stagger, though. Let's equip it for now and see how it do. Ugh, and now we gotta go all the way around again. And that's why I should have activated the, ladder. We learn. Okay. Activated ladder. Just in case. Now we head this way. Continue that search for truffles. I don't know how well you guys can hear it. I know I can hear it in my headphones. But every so often, especially when you're in Arlith and the forest, sometimes I swear I hear like giggling somewhere like deep in the background, and it's just a little unsettling. Anything up here? Oh, yep. Pouch.
What are you doing? It's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
He's having fun.
Truth is, he purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Ow! That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
Here?
Nug droppings. Yuck.
The nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
There we go. Third time's a charm.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Asan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum.
Hassan can do nothing wrong.
Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own...
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There are easier causes than dying in the deep roads.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat.
Haven't yet.
Looks like there's a lot of things over here that are gonna come in handy later. Okay, but what's over here first? Aw, a stuffed nug. Okay. All the wisps of magic and... I would be the type of person who would get absolutely lost in a place like this. And not like in a... I could get lost and like enjoy my time. No, 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 no. I would get lost. You would never hear from me again. Oh, I can't even go in there. Okay, we're not even gonna throw that switch. Hey, Cosmic Ray! Welcome in! Like, just look at that. The scenery. The chaotic magic, just... Ugh. You'd never hear from me again. I'd just walk into the woods and never exist. Hello, Thorn River. Good to see you as well. I hope everybody is doing great today. Oh, look, we found the nugs.
There. I think Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look?
Okay, first I'm gonna take a look at this chest. Ooh. And this. Collect that codex. Because I never know when it's gonna kick me out of an area before I'm done.
I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
I will
He'll be
spoil
fine.
him.
He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So, don't let anything happen to you.
We're both wardens. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
I can't help it. I can't help it. Flirting with
I
him.
like that confidence.
That's how you win.
It's not all about winning. Sometimes I enjoy the pursuit, too.
Ah, the thrill of the chase.
I regret nothing there.
Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
Him.
Oh, but he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
Oh, we got some codex updates. Davern's bonds increased. Let's check out that codex. Davern's journal. Gingerwort truffles. I don't know why a half eagle, half lion likes truffles, but griffins can't resist them. Asan's brothers and sisters all went wild for them, and now Asan is carrying on the family tradition. I asked Harding what's so special about them. She doesn't know, so we did what any good mage or alchemist does. We both tried a nibble. The taste of ginger was overwhelming. It's too much. Yet Asan gulps them down. I guess it's like broccoli. Some people love it, but those with working taste buds avoid it. Emmerich muttered something about brewing it as a tea to enhance any magical properties, but I'm not in a hurry. As long as this gingerwort keeps Asan happy, I won't question the reasons why. From Davern's journal, my younger days. Hunting for truffles turned out to be a chance to get to know Rook better. It also got me thinking about my younger days and how I haven't spoken to any of my clan in a long time. They didn't understand why I wanted something more than the traditional Dalish life. I guess I was stubborn and bullheaded and figured I'd go show them as I ventured off to find my fortune. Since then, I've kept my distance. It's on me. Maybe I've been feeling guilty. I don't know. But I do know I miss Uncle Eldrin. Talking about him with Rook got me thinking about my days as a kid in Arlithan Forest. Racing Aravels, yeah, through the forest, following hidden Dalish trails to secret waterfalls. It all gave me a taste for adventure I never outgrew. And finally, from Davern's journal, Griffin Extinction. I've been going through the Grey Warden histories of the Griffins. Something isn't adding up. They're part of our order for centuries, and then one day, they aren't. There's vague talk about blights taking their toll, how eggs weren't hatching, and their numbers dwindled. But they'd already survived earlier blights without trouble, so why would eggs stop hatching? Which means something happened, but I can't find any details. Did they get sick? Was there some sort of disease? More than a few records around that time are missing, and I can't find anything about how many eggs hatched, which I'm sure they were meticulous about. There's a missing piece in all of this I need to track down. Got a bit of a mystery on our hands here. But like also, it's not as if the Grey Wardens canonically do some shady shit. Like, just hands down. Let's see. Field note of last days. Page of bestiary singed. They found us. These things wronged before the veil and wronged still. Their hate grew weapons to fight gods and found fear and flesh. Okay, that was kind of metal. Beyond the veil, a map in a hand unused to paper. A map in a hand unused to paper. Okay, I did read that correctly. Their terror was trembling and palpable. Land as empty as this new void in us, that cease the spirit and makes us suddenly meet. What? Okay. All right. Okay. Go to the journal. I think we're gonna do Posh next, and then last time I technically started with Lucanus, so we'll finish with Lucanus. Not finish the stream, obviously, but before we do that, I am gonna pop up the BRB screen. I need to get some more water. I need to stretch really quickly. I'll let you guys do that as well. I won't be long, but I will, in the meantime, be running an ad. Yeah, so I'll be right back, guys. All right, we are back, and I want to check something here real quick while I have the game down. See if my reactions. Why aren't they working? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, it's not even because I have number lock on. Okay. I'll have to figure that out later. Okay. Oop. Remember, I have to keep the window open. Okay. That little mystery checked. I'm gonna head back in to Dragon Age. Did I remember to unmute myself? All of a sudden, I can't remember if I unmuted myself. I did. Okay, good. It would be just like me to not do that. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go track Tosh's. Fast travel to that beacon.
They found more relics.
How do these things keep popping up?
Okay. Gonna go pick
Yo,
up that.
Rook! Strife talked about you. I need your help.
Sure, I'm just gonna pick up this quest.
Can you help? There are veil jumpers in the forest who have been gone too long. They were searching for relics. With the recent troubles, they could use a protective escort to bring those relics back to camp.
I'll start the search.
And I'll stay here, in case someone shows up.
Excellent. Got that one. But before we completely return to the crossroads.
You want a light
Oh.
serrated edge? As a met an artery it could. If you're in the
I think
market
so.
for instruments of dismemberment, just so happens I can help.
No, nothing of value. Oh, but we can
Till next
upgrade.
time. Don't be shy. Take a gander.
Let's see. Well, what do we got? Okay. Pocket frog. Sorry, I have to buy it. It's called a pocket frog. Gift for Balara. Why not? Alright, that's good for now.
Send your friends my way. Tell them Amelia.
want to see what it says about that frog. Pocket frog. The master cut away all that is not glory, and their perfection was witnessed by a singular vault. June said, sweep in their wake, and make each imperfection a shared, simple joy. It's deep for a pocket frog.
We'll set him up right.
Patrols have checked in.
Oh, excellent. We don't even have to switch islands. Shortcut. Actually, we're gonna switch parties here. We're gonna keep harding. Just gonna grab Tosh now. Because there was something I couldn't do anything with until she was part of my party, like right here at the beginning of this area, and I want to investigate it.
All yours, Todd.
Okay, what's up here? That's the question. Anything good? Okay. We got a chest. Got some Ravani moonshine and some gold in it. Clearly this is where somebody came to drink.
The Dreadwolf's everywhere, isn't he?
Ravane is on pretty good terms with the Dalish clans. We get elven stuff here and there.
Okay. Weather journal page. I hate keeping watch here. Tops doesn't believe me, but I swear that statue's eyes follow me at night. Why they build a castle around that thing anyways? I may be a city elf from Valrayo, but even I know the Dreadwolf when I see him. Warden Mel Caravu 631 steel. No, I see the wolf.
Hey, Tosh. When did you start breathing fire?
When I was a toddler, started doing it like burping.
Diaper changes must have been exciting.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Like, I don't know what I expected. I'm murdering things, Tosh.
We were talking about something.
Diaper changes must have been exciting.
My mother would do it outside. She'd splash me with water first.
And you were okay with that? You didn't fuss?
Nah, I liked the water. Cool, sharp. Learned to swim before I learned to walk.
Do love a good extra skill point. Man, that's creepy. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I think there's one over there to pick up. Excellent, yes. Always gotta keep an eye out for loot. Okay. Boy. All that on one guy.
Coming at range.
Oh. Haha, okay. Nice little combo there. I gotta remember to bring my shield up, then I can actually deflect stuff. Oh. Bloodstained note. Viago, you said you already had weaponry covered. We've sent mostly chemical supplies. This should give you what you need for those lovely little traps you've been springing on your new friends in Treviso. You can send your team to our agreed-upon drop spot at the waterfall and the cliff tops. You're here to cause trouble for the Here's to causing trouble to the Antom wherever they are. Isabella.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
This was an ambush.
Ugh. That's not good.
This is a weird question, but do you think I could sit on your shoulders in battle one day?
Why?
I could shoot at people and you could axe them. We'd be walking artillery. Unstoppable.
Oh. Oh. Yes.
They're adorable. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Will the tall and the small flirt? Please. Give to me? Blood-smeared note. It was from Kataranda herself. Chased us here. We got food and water for a day or two, but Jonas is hurt bad. I think she got Mirabelle. How does something that big come out from nowhere? Oof. I'm just trying to make it to the area. remember that, like, I need to have actually somebody in range to be kicking them. Whoo, we nearly died. We nearly died. That was, don't necessarily think I'd call that a win. Unless you add the words "by the skin of my teeth" to it. I probably could have fast traveled, but I need the XP anyways. And to pick up stuff. Important stuff. Oh, also, just wanted to say, if anyone is lurking, I absolutely appreciate you hanging out. I do want to let people know, because some do not know, currently Twitch is doing some stuff to help fix things with viewbots. However, it is counting lurkers as bots here and there. So even if you are lurking, feel free to spend a channel point and do the daily check-in, drop an
Did Varric
emoji.
write that book?
What book?
At lunch, you were reading.
Oh, no. Definitely not Varric's. Varric has good taste.
I have to find out what this
What
is.
is
Hold
it?
on.
Is it a sex book?
No, it's not that.
Okay.
It's got a lot of blood and gore.
Ooh.
Or just hit the exclamation lurk command in my chat and it'll count you as a viewer for the algorithm's sake. Hopefully it'll get fixed up soon and they'll stop, but for now it helps my view count. Oh, okay. Hello, concussive lemonades. Oh, okay. Apparently I needed that. Got a yawn out of me, too. What's wild is I just took a break and I just stretched and got water, but apparently it wasn't enough. But I very much appreciate it. But yeah, the, it's being a little fudgy right now, Twitch. Hopefully they'll fix it, and our lurkers can go back to just hanging in the background. I personally think I get it. Like, ooh. Wrong button. Gosh, blow this up. Thank you. I myself am a lurker. Like, when I'm not streaming, I am absolutely... Oh. Okay. It's like a puzzle we'll have to deal with later. I should be heading towards the Tosh quest. I shouldn't be getting sidetracked. Oh, hello! Hi, what can I do? There's a cat in my room. Hold on. What's up? Do you want out? Did you just wake up from a nap? Yeah? Give me just a second, guys. I must free this cat from my room because she would like to leave. Give me just a second. Well, come on. All right, back we are. Back I am. All right. Did I totally killed my own. There we go. Sound. I was like, thank you. Thank you. It's super cute. I have to figure out what is going on with the reactions cuz they're not popping up. So I can't quite figure that out. I'll figure it out in time. Thank you. I love it. It's super cute.
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey. Don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Here, let me.
You gotta spread it out. Throw it out in a clump and they fight over it.
I know how to do it.
So do it. Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or...?
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antam called you a Dari.
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks the Dari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds. My mother left the Kyun not far from here.
Whoop.
She got herself transferred to Kantar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kantar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
Lycune isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Kyun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd
Just
you
let
leave?
me drown.
Me.
Oh my god! Nope, I just have to drown. Why can't I get over that? What is going on? Oh my god. There we go. Okay, the animation just had to click. And it wasn't.
There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Kyun. There you go. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them.
Makes sense.
What the crap is that?
The Antam must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn.
Oh. Like, I'm gonna throw this shield at them.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
Read. Lost poem, translated from Quinlap. Slow blink seems to say, I'm going to eat you, little fish. Purr, soft, soothing friend. Oh, it's a poem about the cat. I'm gonna be totally normal about it. Okay, wait. I need to go back. I want to get that statue because I don't remember if I can come back here or not. It is a bit of a crime, I agree. But thankfully there are many, many, many other cats within the game that you can pet. Oh wait, I don't think I can get back up. Ooh, no. Did I miss my chance? Oh, I didn't. Excellent. That jump wasn't convincing, however. Give me just like a hot minute. There it is. There we go. Health is precious, guys. Especially seeming that I can just go through it like water while I'm talking. Okay, everything again? Good, 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 good.
An on-time supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch. Gotcha.
Wow, it burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that.
Something like that, okay.
Karash, it's Tosh. I brought food.
Avatosh, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend? All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Kyun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Is there anything you need? We saw that the Antam were in the area.
Yes. I knew some of them from the Dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace. Evatash. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Evatash.
Panahe done. I'll see you soon.
So, the dragon hunter has a softer side.
Oh,
The Kyun
wait,
says
he
you take
must have
care of
wrote
people.
the poem about the
So, you're a
cat.
little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
Can we pet the cat now?
So how do you get it?
I had
No!
to leave my old life behind when I joined the Grey Wardens.
Pet the cat.
Then I
Okay.
had to leave that to help stop Solas. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Very quickly. The Chantry versus the Kyun. An excerpt. Oh boy, we're gonna listen to me stumble over the Kunari language. An excerpt from To Vashoth, A Guide for Kunari Leaving the Kyun, written by Seer Rowan with notes from Shathan, translated from Quinlot. As you learn the world outside of the Kyun, you will hear people speak of the Maker and the Chantry. In some ways, these are like the Kyun under which you grew up. Or just English words. The Chantry is not the whole of the Kyun. It is instead like our priests and scholars. Outside the Kyun, the military is controlled by a ruler, like the king of Ravain, while building and farming are controlled by its merchants. Shathan, if this strikes you as ineffective, you understand it correctly. Imagine an Athlok warrior and an Asala priest arguing over how to build a library with no triumvirate to settle their disputes fairly. The Chant of Light teaches that the world was created by the Maker, a divine figure who then left the world to dwell in the Fade. By the Maker means something surprising has happened, while Maker willing is hoping for good fortune. Shathan. The Maker is not a spirit or a demon. Suggesting this might be the case makes Chantry priests very unhappy. Andraste was a warrior and scholar who received visions of the Chant of Light, much like Koslun understanding the principles of the Kyun. She spread the chant across the south. The core principles of the Chantry are to be kind to one another, to spread the word of the Chant of Light, much like the Kyun was meant to spread, and not to let mages rule over others. This interpreted differently in different countries. In the south, mages were kept in captivity, restricted almost like our Cerebas. In Ravain, mages simply must renounce any claim to rule as a noble. In Tevinter, Chantry priests say that the Chant of Light only restricts mages from ruling for evil, and mages are free to rule. This has led to a split between the Chantry there and in other places. Shathan, it is reassuring to see that the Kyun is not the only way of life broken by institutional corruption. Oh, she's so real for that. Like, seriously.
To take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Kyun and started attacking. People look at me like...
Oh, another lost poem. Look beyond the sea, white clouds race across the sky, forget cannon smoke. Oh.
Like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
Hello. More cat. This time white. Still no pet. Nope, nope. We're not falling into the water again. There we go. Let the animation do its thing.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't. Not that it's my business. She's not in my... She always did like the flustered ones. In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahedan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
She is.
Sorry. She's like that.
Sometimes I wonder where you got your attitude. And then we talk to your mother.
What? I don't talk anything like her.
Okay.
Shut up.
Thanks for the walk.
Ooh. I do like... Excellent. Tosh spent time on the Ravani coast feeding the birds and practiced her fire breathing. An encounter with her mother, Shathan, showed that they do not always get along, but have each other's best interests at heart. Ooh, that armor is nice. Dang, okay. Ahem. I am a wholesome and cozy streamer. Okay. See what we got in the library. Letter from Shathan to Tosh. Evitash, I am pleased you are well in your new home. Is the food sufficient? If you are using your gift more often now, as I suspect you are, then you will need to eat more green vegetables to prevent the blood sickness. This is especially important during your moon cycle. If you run out of tea or medicines, I would be happy to send more. Do not neglect the Embrum pills before you sleep. You forgot your extra Darsum ropes at home. I have sent them to you. The ropes will fray eventually, especially when adorned with ornaments like yours. Trust your senses, hunt wisely, and be cautious using your fire in front of the Antam. Remember, Shak Toebra, Shathan. Letter from Tosh to local Ravani guards about Karash. I have explained this before. Karash isn't Antam. He was with the Antam. Antam dreadnoughts are crewed by the soldier case and non-soldier case. And he did charts. You can't be scared of someone who did charts. I know Ravani sailors fight and do charts, but the Canary has all this cased crap. He's a weather guy who got stuck on the dreadnought when the Antam assholes broke away from the Qun. He's as scared of them as you are. He doesn't want to fight. He just wants to talk about humidity and air pressure and crap. He's also nervous around Bess, all of you. Shathan and I will take care of him. When we might get him back, we might get him back to Parvalin when he's ready. I'm done talking about this. Good. I'm glad she sticks up for her friend. Like, he is clearly going through some stuff, and she's like, nah, leave him the hell alone. Templar's ritual kit. A Templar's ritual kit prepared with dangerously blighted red lyrium. The box itself is weathered, but the tools within remain in pristine condition. Canary knife. While initially evaluations dramatically presumed the well-sharpened blade was for sinister purposes, looking at you, Brother Rondis, the device is strikingly similar to one used by Ravani bakers to cut flatbread. Okay, I love that. I'm so close to level 20. Gah. Alright. Points for Tosh. That's not what I wanted to do. I hit the wrong button, y'all. Fine, we're going this way. Yeah, no, that's some nice armor. Don't know why I spun. On to, onto the Lucanus. Discuss funeral arrangements. Ooh. What do I want? I like their banter. They're always fun in Treviso. One day I'll remember. So the reason why I keep doing that, bringing up the save, is because when I'm playing Infinity Nikki, I'm using an Xbox controller. The 3 lines button brings up the map, or brings up my, like, inventory and all of that stuff. Which is what I usually think I want to go to, because it's separate from the map, which is brought up by the little, like, Windows button. I don't know what else to call it. So yeah, I am just confused. We're taking the long way? Yes, we are taking the long way. I know I could go fast travel straight to Treviso, but running into enemies gives me XP. XP lets me get more skills. And I would absolutely every day rather be overpowered than underpowered.
The deeper currents.
place where Rook found you, the ossuary. What else goes on there?
Nothing good.
How did you survive it?
Shut down completely. Think nothing, feel nothing, except what you need to escape.
What's left?
If you're lucky, revenge. And bad dreams.
We call that dissociation. Oh. Oh, we found gold. Sorry. Wisp merchant. Actually, I'm gonna go see if I can give any of that to the merchant for the shadow dragons first. Nope. Getting the factions up is one of the most important things in this game because I can only assume it helps in, like, end game. The more allies, the better, essentially. Like, I have to assume that. I need to find some armor. Like, the armor I'm wearing isn't bad, like, stats-wise. I could always change the appearance in the mirror. What am I thinking? Go to the merchant first, see if I can sell anything.
Like Antam blood. I'll keep the goods flowing.
Okay, man. No? Who's gonna want all of this stuff? Damn.
Safe travels.
Oh my gosh, stop hitting the attack button. I wanted to check the...
Let's do business.
That's better than nothing.
Good
All right.
luck with your contracts.
Codex. Demonology. Caliban, you really must stop using the classical categorization for demons. I've told you 1,000 times, it's far too simple. Demons are beings of emotion. Emotion is complex. Pride is both self-esteem and mad hubris, darling. And those are the easy variations. A single word will not suffice. Our work will delve into the depths of the soul. We will bring light to the varieties of demon that our foolish contemporaries cannot even imagine. Did you see the fascinating work done by that southern cult, Fiery something or other, Fiery Promise? They attempted to seed demons into human flesh, to make them stable beyond the veil. Imagine what we could discover if we did the same. Oh, girl, you're Contract the next false avatar. Crow diplomacy at its most hypothetical. Possibly signed in jest with one of the more rambunctious divines. A price on the head of a false prophet, should one arise. Interesting. The Veil Jumper's puzzle. A puzzle that seems solved, but the Veil Jumper trains to find the broken path that seems at first complete. That is where the gateways are, where the monsters hide. Alright, cool. I'm just standing on the couch, okay. Alright, let's go.
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea. This is just too much right now.
Lucanus would have stayed in the base drinking coffee if I hadn't agreed to come along.
Oop.
Andraste, save us. I swear these boys are exactly the same. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
I didn't mean to do... I thought I was just gonna be silly.
Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away.
That's
Ilario,
suspicious.
what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you, I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andradea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
Something's going on with him. I don't know what.
When he's not on the job, my cousin always has his head in the clouds.
Hilario can be a handful. But this? The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next. And my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come, I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
She was a smart lady.
She was the best. Of all the Talons, Katerina was the sharpest.
Which makes it even harder to believe this could happen. Nobody could catch her unaware. And now Hilario's got his head in the clouds.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Dea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Quick, easy, effortless. I love that. Alright, that's just giving her the gift, which I can do at the end of stream. So let's... Do I have anything here in Treviso? I do. Let's work on our, Crow's quest. Let's see. So this is, when the Crows request their help, the team is drawn to the mystery of a traitor in Treviso. Help the Crow Scout. Find Dareth in the Drowned District. An Antom warlord, known as the Butcher, is heading the occupation in Treviso, and Taya and Viago suspect he had inside help conquering the city. They have asked the team to meet up with a Crow scout named Dareth, who's been investigating a possible lead on this traitor. All right. Hello, Mischief. Good to see you.
Nice weather.
It's weather.
Keep a grip.
Spite still behaving?
As much as ever.
You live another day.
The butcher seems more reasonable than most Anthem, but he still doesn't want any mages in the city.
What were we talking about? And so do you. Spite would shred you after I tore you apart.
Figured you more for a gentleman assassin.
I'm a professional, not a gentleman. I get the job done. Manners don't come into it.
Oh, that was ineffective.
The Anta make demands, friends.
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
Feels crowded like a city always does.
Find a restaurant, an inn.
There will always be.
Fine decor for the finest homes. The right finishing touches make a home.
Want to try anything on?
We've got foods and herbs to help your body find the perfect balance. We have all sorts of medicines here.
The Anthem almost shut us down because they don't lie. But once I explained the vibration of harmonies, they let us stay.
Would you like to see what we have?
I'm gonna have to like
Thank you
get
so
a.
much.
I swear, what I'm probably gonna have to do. Ooh, these pointy things.
Are you interested in combat ready or wall hanger?
Okay.
Now, you may find some partial tangs in our wall hangers, but not our combat blades. Full time or nothing.
I can't destroy anything in the market. That's probably for the best. Okay, wait. I'm going the wrong direction. There we go.
Good night for it.
Yeah, no, the market has a boundary, and that makes sense. This way?
Come here. Eat some meat.
That's very...
Special cut over here. Good for roasting.
I feel like his sales pitch is lacking
Had to lie low
something.
since the Antam raided my shop. But Viago said you were good people. The crows appreciate a well-crafted blade.
You can't rely on the crows. They're as helpless as we are.
Butcher's still here, but the dragon would have been quicker. Am I going the right direction? I don't know. I just kind of... Okay, I'm going the right direction in a sense. So it was the right direction for getting some loot. Him.
So this is Treviso now.
This way, because I think that's... Yeah, that's the way it... It's in there. There's so many merchants in Treviso. Like, wow.
You won't find armor like this anywhere else.
I'm gonna have to
Whatever
just...
helps in the fight.
Like... save up gold. Which they don't drop enough in this game, I swear.
Why is this butcher always talking? He's got this. What more does he want? Well, that's me.
There's the place. Keep your eyes open. We may not be the only ones interested.
Probably not.
He was my cousin!
Over here? Oh, yeah, yep, over here, over here. Hey, 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 hey.
They killed my cousin!
I feel a little, called out there.
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Darren, my cousin. They... Please, you have to finish Darrett's contract. It's about the butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Darrett. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
Dareth, your leader panned out. We've got more shadow work for you. The contract is in the usual place, across from Taya and Viago. Just follow the marks.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Taya and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
Just saw something like that nearby. Think it was on a wall.
Let's go look.
Antom invasion. When the Antom invaded the south, the people were completely unprepared. Antiva and northern Ravane were overrun quickly, with the invaders pushing down through the Green Dales to the Minta- Menanter River, leaving only the southernmost of the free marches spared. From there, the Antam pushed west, overpowering Tevinter magic with Gatlock cannons and brute strength, until the defenders finally held at Virantium. Navarro was spared, likely due to the Antam fear of necromancy and unwillingness to attack until Tevinter was conquered. But almost half of northern Thedas fell to Antam rule in just a few years. To those asking why the Antam waited centuries to attack in force if they were this powerful, I would remind them that the Qun teaches that outsiders are to be converted and educated. Under Qunari control, the Antam have been fighting only to Tevinter, and even then they follow rules governing how and when to attack. Gatlock cannons were not used on civilian targets, for example. When the Antam broke from the Qun, they threw off the restraints that had held them back. It is also important to note that the Antam fought alone. With little in the way of supply lines or experts in food production, the craftspeople and the strategic experts who would normally support them had not broken from the Qun when the Antam did. The invaders needed to attack to keep eating. When they encountered resistance that would have forced a siege, the Antam invasion stalled. The Kithsoks, who wished only to conquer now, had to learn to rule the land that would claim them. Excerpt from Marloqun, The Loss of Reason by Sir Ronan of Darsmud. We're learning today, folks. Anything over here? No. Just that, thing I can't reach just yet. Okay. I see it, I see it. I don't know how to get to it, but I see it. The chest, that is. Actually, wait. I might see how to get to it.
Bunch of Antam stopped
A crow mark. Perfectly thrown.
And where I was
That's
located.
gotta be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
Oh, there's the next mark.
Another mark this way.
So at least we know we're going the right way. Ah. Huh? Ah. They put such care.
I'm surprised people are doing normal business during an occupation.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
Here's another crow mark.
Where?
How can I help you today? Whatever you need.
Good to know I can get gold from some people. Oh, there's the crow mark. Okay. This way? Yeah, this way. peek down here. You know, just selling paintings on a boat in a sketchy alley. It's probably legal. Probably.
Have you thought about it?
Our families have always lived here.
The Antam are not showing.
We have the crow.
Our next crow mark. This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere.
Oh, that's a really cool painting. I like that. Contract for a crow. The butcher of Treviso has employed a poisoner who manufactures kamek. Comic? No, there's no U. Comic. I'm gonna say comic for now until they say it out loud. The recipient of this contract, Dareth, is charged with finding this comic master in the garrison and ending him. The recipient is also allowed to deal with the traitor who allowed the Antam into this city, should this person become known. Should this recipient fall, their next of kin may claim this contract.
The butcher is making poison. Comic.
It's
comic.
nasty
I was
stuff.
right.
Wears away your thoughts, gives you living nightmares.
If I were the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antam brought in a comic master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. You stop him there before this goes any further.
Time to, take down the poison maker.
Back on the ground soon.
Davrin, for all your worry about me, you've got your own problems.
I'll take them any day over being
excellent.
possessed.
Look, we
You're
can
a
pet the
warden.
cat.
You've got actual blight inside you.
So you know a few warden's secrets.
Your blood reacts to darkspawn and can drive you mad when Archdemon shows up. And if you survive that, you eventually wander alone into the deep roads to die.
That's the vow I took.
Until you snap. I've seen it happen.
Not me.
Everyone says that. I'll be watching.
Hang on.
So my first playthrough of this, which I never finished for reasons, I am playing in that one as a elven crow. And so the absolute difference between how crow mage, mind you, the absolute difference between how my Kunari Grey Warden takes to the zip line, like, okay, this will just be over in a second, whereas my Antivan Crow is practically like, whee! It's so funny. Come on, activate.
Down.
Like, she wants nothing to do with this nonsense. is like, I am meant to have my feet on the ground and not the other way around. It's an open window over here. Let's just... Oh, no. My healing goes down. Nope, nope, nope. That 13 gold is important.
Balls! Over here!
Take them out. Quick!
Keep that up, bro!
There we go. Level 20. Is that everybody? Okay, before I do anything. There we go. I needed that. Hush. Yeah, we gotta continue this way. Ha ha ha! Ooh. Ooh, that was rude. There we go. One good thing about rooftop fighting is always, Oh, he's giving a little speech, is he? Meh, 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 meh.
We're in. Let's find the Comet Master.
Traitors boarded this city, that is true. But on town do not expect traitors. Crows fight us.
Wow, he sure is something.
Be ready. This place is forbidden!
You cannot forbid the crows! Way to fight, bro!
I mean, a little bit, Davrin. Gonna that one just because I like the perks a little bit better. Hello, combat cat. Ooh, I broke a fancy vase. I don't know what that did. It broke it. Oh my god. This guy. I could just... He's like right there. Right there.
Choose to exist.
Ugh.
I can smell you, an outsider. Time to test my gift.
Bro, that was creepy. You shouldn't go around talking about how you can smell people. You're scaring the bitches. It's me. I'm bitches.
Will made flesh. So much flesh.
What? No. No. I'm gonna take a quick look down there. Alright. I guess. Oh, I have to jump down there? Even better. Oh, that's... Can I see what this guy looks like? At all? Oh. Oh. Why do you have so many hands? This is like the tree in the Arlethan Forest. Why do you have so many hands and horns? And is there a way? There's a thing over there. I just... No. I shouldn't have wasted my ultimate ability there. Well, let's go.
What the butcher denied has come to me. You prove my worth.
I'm here on behalf of the Crows, Poisoner.
You face the gift of the god.
Oh. Oh no 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 no. Oh, that that's not good. Wow, I am, Oh, he's staggered. He's staggered. He's staggered. Oh, there we go.
Master's dead.
He put up a good fight. I'll give him that.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here.
Yeah. We'll do that in just a second. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. We're just gonna...
That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
Yes, clues. Also, are we not concerned about, like... Ah! Journal page in a shaky hand. The butcher rages. Someone has stolen the kamek I made for him. I do not know who took it, nor is it my concern. I told him to have the human who betrayed this city investigate the matter. The butcher was not pleased, locked me in here, and said I was changed. Let him find another comic master. It's such a weird word to say. It doesn't look like a word, guys. I have fulfilled my role. The gods grant me another as a reaver of flesh.
Wait, this note says that wasn't all the comic. The butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea. But the note does mention the butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
Oh, yeah, no, he definitely did seem like a very calm and reasonable individual. Wait, but there's a door over here. I need to know what's in this. What's in here? Ooh, loot. Loot is what's in here. Ooh. It does more damage. Yeah. Alright, let's go check the other room. Oh, it just returns us. So we can go talk to Taya and Viago. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not.
Oh, some drama.
I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
A politician, I presume? We're going with that one. Actually.
Who is this?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the butcher.
There's also the gods.
Excuse me?
They're using the Antam and making them monsters.
And the butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them? One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
Like, seriously, man, are you gonna paperwork at it? The crows were vindicated when the team's investigation confirmed a traitor helped the butcher to occupy Treviso. Troublingly, they also discovered that some comic was I don't like that word was stolen from the butcher. The thief's identity a mystery. Taya and Viago began planning their next steps against the Antom, though for Jacobus, Dareth's cousin, the occupation's cost is already too high.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
The training of Jacobus, the prodigy. Please describe the Antom. Laid to the base of the horn at the ear or up from behind, between ribs on the left, slash back of ankle to hobble to get targets in range. My family name is the last thing they hear. Please describe the Venatori. I don't care about the Venatori. Poison, I guess. Please describe the rest of the page is obscured by a series of angry scribbles and several horned heads with X's for eyes. In Jacobus, knowing a potential target requires more than merely knowing you would kill them with blood with blood in your own heart. That's not what contracts are. We will begin again when you have time to grieve. When you've had time to grieve, I worry about you. Air's instruction is obscured by more scribbles. Regarding the above, no doubt you and Viago have noticed that Jacobus has been gravely affected by losing his cousin. I would ask that in your roles as Talons, you consider how best to guide him and others who have felt similar losses. He shows immense promise, but left to fester in vengeance, he and others could soak the streets in even more needless bloodshed. That is not the goal of my teachings. Air. Ooh. Points available for Lucanus. Done with this one, so okay. I'm gonna pick up this other quest, so we have it. Dearest Viago, you may not believe this, but I've learned something about those boorish Antom that may be useful. Send someone when you can, or come by with Taya. I've new pieces to show you. Regards, Mistress Trelia, proprietress of Trelia Gallery of Fine Art.
An art merchant has information on the Antom?
Mistress Trella would not waste our time. Visit her gallery and ask her what the Antom are up to.
I promise he's not sending you just for some exposure to Antivan art.
There are worse ways to spend an evening.
Alright. Go check in with the merchant.
Have a look. I keep my stores full.
Nothing new. Okay.
Safe travels.
Okay, let's check the journal. I think I've got, let's see, it's 6:23. I can only do a short thing. You know what? We'll do this. It's a fun quest. And we'll even fast travel for it.
As you wish.
I didn't get that so well. Ooh, nearly did it a second time.
Not a problem.
Oh my god. Come on now. Oh!
Of course.
Oh my gosh, okay. No!
I think that art merchant with information on the Antam lives near here.
Was that her door near the sketchy? Oh, rude.
Hello? Are you alright? Done.
Lock the door. Come in, please.
My saviors, welcome! Viago said you had information on the Antam. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to.
Yeah. I don't know what she's got.
I'm in your debt. Please look around.
Okay.
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
Hopefully the market master isn't that meat guy. I'm gonna hear that for, like, days, in all honesty. It's just gonna randomly pop into my head.
We should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antam are stealing pieces of art. Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Busy as anything, but no help to be found anywhere.
The Antam have scared people off, but the crows are after them. You'll see.
How's business?
Can't complain.
Don't let those Antam trouble you. Please, come by. My husband, the Earl. He was very strong, very angry. When I tried to leave him, he used that strength on me.
I'm sorry? I don't know what to say to that. Okay,
Make her smile upon you.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings. I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here.
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
The Antam aren't exactly being subtle anymore.
It cannot be for coin. There are faster ways to fill their coffers.
That merchant said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district. Let's start there.
The Hamantam, as if serving them drinks was a joy.
I'm sure the reason why they're taking the paintings, maybe they just have gotten an appreciation for fine art. We don't know. They probably haven't. Like, just statistically speaking. Not gonna... Ooh. Ahaha, rats. No. Like it's the docks. I don't... Not expect rats. Ooh, some wood.
We're close to that camp where the Antam took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
Time to fight!
Oh my god.
Now's your chance. End this. Finish them all.
Well, you've got until... I have a cooldown, so, like, when I can.
Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antam are doing with it. Nothing here.
No luck here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
It will not surprise me if he sent us on a wild goose chase, because he knows exactly what's going on. He gave that vibe, too. He'll be gone. Like, that's what I'm expecting, is he's gonna be gone the second we get there.
You crows have no idea the burden you place on this city and its officials.
You don't get to tell a crow how to serve. We save a dozen lives for each that we take.
That's how Kunari say
The
hello.
Antom could kill thousands because of your theatrics. Come to make more trouble? Can't you crows contain yourselves to the diamond?
I'm
It's not
not
your
a
business,
crow.
but I'm not a crow.
Then you should be more selective about the company you keep. Responding to the butcher requires a properly appointed leader, one who will make proper decisions. Treviso requires governance, not games.
I want to smack his bald head.
Would you like to see what we have?
Torn note. And tell the other Venatori. Ah, not Venatori. Bleh. To watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangements with the Antom. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they delivered us some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Antom camp in the center of the city. I'll find you after.
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork. He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
Damn it. Bet he took off the second we left the market.
The note said the Antom are trading the art to Venatori collector. Okay, we're close to the camp where Antom are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Didn't mean to get there so quickly and cut off half my dialogue.
It's those snoops from the mine. Just kill
I'm not using that just yet. Well, that was satisfying.
Nice move, bro. That's how wardens get it done.
All right, let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing here.
Warlords of the Antom. It's easy to think that the Antom broke from the Canary as one, but the reality is that of a vase shattering into countless shards, each broken in its own way, reflecting the warlord who now leads each kith. Some, like the butcher in Treviso, use their new freedom to indulge in cultures long forbidden to them. Others, like Atashak, Dragon King, or Iskatari, Master Killer, in Ravane, reject foreign cultures and either lean on the trappings of the Antom or invent a heritage to inspire the loyalty of their soldiers. What seems consistent among the Antom warlords is cruelty, from Buksnassar, I'm gonna butcher these, Flaming Wind, whose ships terrorize the northern coast, to Kashtar, Jewel Taker, whose kith have become a bandit army in the mountains outside Marthis. I believe the reason to be twofold. First, these kithshocks fear that their army might turn upon them as they turned upon the Arashok, so they drive their soldiers through fear. And second, there are very few kind and thoughtful Antom. This is an observation, not an insult. The Qun has two words for healer. One is Rethari, a healer priest, whose name literally means one who helps. The other is Maridim, an Antam battlefield healer, whose name comes from Mar Itwadim, or do not let them fall. Those under the Qun have jobs selected for them by their teachers, so any young Kunari, too thoughtful or too sensitive for the harsh life of the Antam, would have been made Rethari instead of Maridim. The Kunari, in their wisdom, decided that all children who were naturally prepared to follow orders and hurt others would be placed in the Antam, and this is the result. There are a few Antam, not Kisaks, but individual soldier, who did not break from the Qun. Their help is the only reason the betrayed Arashak survived, and they and the former Arashak have renounced their Antam status and now serve under the defense branch of the Ben Hasrath as the Kunari, their body in rebellion, try to survive with mind and soul alone. Oh boy, that was a lot. We're learning today. I'm going the wrong way. As much as I want to go. What is that way? We're not trying to veer too far from what we're doing. What was I missing? Something over here. Oh. Charred warning note. Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Qun. The Venatori enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful new effects in the Gatlock. More power, more displacement, a heat like a dragon's fire. But it's not ready. I have gone for burn salve. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixture soon.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
That's the last thing Treviso needs.
We must go to Day and Viago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Well. Alright. We'll head to Taya and Viago. We'll give them the information. I think that'll be the end of that quest, and then we'll head back to the crossroads to give Balara her gift, and that'll probably be where we end it for tonight, I think.
Tavrin, you haven't asked me in a while.
You mean Spike?
Right. Don't spook the quarry.
Especially when the quarry can lie to your face. You say Spike's under control. How do I know that isn't Spike talking?
The wings are a giveaway, but I'm glad we're keeping you on your toes.
So cute when they bicker.
You ever talk to Jakobus? Yeah, sorry.
Covenant we grant. Insight into how the gods manipulate enemies of the Antivan crows. Vellum with lettering seared into it without pressure, as though the words emerged from the skin. It is directed at the butcher. This boon is yours, bound by the blood of beasts as our ancestors bound the blood of dragons to themselves. As they claimed the strength of fire, we have been granted the strength of form, of burning muscle and taut veins. Through this, we become strong again. Through this, we become more. Carry this strength and join us. Another script is inked below, scrawled by a strong hand. Why do you hesitate before greatness? You should have spread our boon among your soldiers. I offered you a blade to crush your enemies, but you clutched to your pen like a scholar. Do you even fight alongside your brothers? Your way is old and weak. My Antam will bury you, the Dragon King. Third script, hastily appended, presumably the butcher. I hate that oafish fool. Oh, the girls are fighting! mark and throwing the wings. This instruction will not take the place of practice. We do not hide, we move. And we need to show our path so we know where to go, and the people know where we've been, but do not have time for stencils or sigils, hence the mark and learning to throw the wings. Vellum is scored wax stitched into a sphere and filled with colored liquid. The ball is weak at deliberate points, and if thrown properly, 3 turns for body length, 10 for a street, it splashes into silhouette and wings. Why so carefully a throw when splatter alone would mark a path? Is there anything we do that does not benefit from style instruction by air? Keeping pressure up on the Antom, I can keep us supplied, but we need fishers out of the water. You'll be throwing tomatoes if I run out of squid ink. Oh goodness. Well, things happen. Oop, oop.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Anton make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
Okay. Oh. A missive. Greetings from the gallery. Dearest Rook, a wonderful thing. The crows have recovered some of the Trevisan artwork stolen by the Antom. Viago and Taya told me all about it when I had them over for dinner. Those loutish Antom were about to take their ill-gotten goods by boat to Minrathis. Can you imagine? Selling the jewels of our artistry to some boorish magister's parlors? Luckily, Viago's compatriots put an end to it. My heart felt 3 times lighter when I learned that. I'm sure yours does too. You and your friends take care, darling. Mistress Trelia. Okay, love her. Ooh. Okay. Oop. We're gonna fast travel back to the crossroads. If I hit the right button. Or to the lighthouse, I mean. Go give Balara her gift.
Rook, hi, hey. Wow, thank you.
Oh. Okay. Like Harding and Davern have some things. We'll get to those the next time. Yeah, both their lights are on. Update the workshop.
The spirits lament, dweller. The light spreads here. Seek its roots.
Go. Alright. Yeah, this is a good place to call it. I'm gonna save the game. Okay. I'm gonna exit. Yes, I am sure I want to quit the game. Oh wow, we got a lot done. We have some great quest stuff we did today with our companions. We'll get to continue those next week. I think that's what we'll do. We'll continue both questing and probably faction quests before we pop into more of the story, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, no, today was a great day. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad to be back into the swing of things for a little bit. Now that my tooth is healed, I am feeling much better. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great time. I really enjoyed it. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say I enjoyed things. But let's find someone to raid, which is our next course of action. What are you doing? There we go. Let's see. Doop doop doop. Doop a doop a doop. Yeah, here we go. Here's somebody. We'll slip in to somebody who is also playing Dragon Age to keep up that vibe going. Hmm. I don't know if I want to go in there because they're so far ahead. And I don't want to like spoil anybody who is watching the storyline through me. That's where we get a little should we not? It's always hard to tell where somebody is if they haven't. You know what? No, I can kind of. No, we're gonna be safe. We're gonna be safe. I'm not gonna accidentally spoil you guys. So, you know what? Let's throw it over to Goblin Grotto. They're playing Stardew Valley today, and they're always nice to go raid. And they were here earlier in mine, so I love sharing it. All right. So again, guys, thank you for being here today. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. It's always nice to have you guys around. I will be back on Wednesday. Keep an eye on my social media, and if you're in it, my Discord, and we'll figure out what I'm doing on Wednesday because I'm still figuring out some new programming stuff for going back and forth between demo and retro Wednesdays. So yeah, it might be another Stardew because I'm trying to stay a little chill lately. All right, let's head on over to the Goblin Grotto, see what they're doing. And I hope you guys have a great afternoon, a great evening, or a good morning wherever you are. And I will see you next stream. Bye now.